Blog
I hear
Talk
noises,
Radio.
but I can't hear what you're saying.
Welcome to Fearless Generations with Terry Sayer and Kelly Fox.
Hello, and welcome to Fearless Generations, 12 Steps to Freedom. This is Kelly Fox, and tonight we are continuing the conversation around Step 11, passion. And tonight we're going to be talking about self-expression. So let's get the conversation started. Let me welcome my beautiful co-host, Terry Sayer. How are you doing tonight, Terry?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad to be here with one of my favorite, well, two of my favorite people, Becky and you.
Yeah. Love to have our guest coach here as well. She's been on the show before, and we always love having her. She probably also is our number one fan. So we love her even more for that. Please welcome Becky Plautz.
Is she here? She was having trouble with her audio.
Scare her away? She was.
Yeah, she was having trouble with her audio, so I don't know.
I'm here.
Well, there she is.
Good.
Hello, ladies. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, yes, we are excited to have you. So, Beck, please remind the audience, what is it that you get to do and who is it that you get to serve?
I serve women who are ready to be seen, heard, and really known for the impact that they make in the world. I do that through photography, podcasting, and the productivity community of Work on Purpose with Purpose.
Yeah. Terry and I are very involved in On Purpose with Purpose, and we love it. So, and it's the reason how we've gotten to know Beck so well. So, has brought us lots of great connections. If you're looking for an awesome community. The very first time I was on the show with you ladies, you weren't even in there yet. So long ago. Yeah.
No. I remember that well. You were talking about accountability, and it took me longer to join the group than Kelly joined it right away, and I just thought that sounds like such a good idea, a way to help people hold themselves accountable with a connection with others. So I came in a little bit later after Kelly did, and I would not leave it because I love it.
Definitely. And just so you know, that's usually how it goes. I go first, and then Terry follows.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
But you wouldn't be here if I hadn't gone first, so there you go.
That is so true. That is so true. Terry came to this earth first, and I followed.
That's right.
What a great team.
Right. Yep. So, Beck, passion. Yes. What does it mean to you? Did we lose her again?
I don't know. It sounds like we might have. Oh, my goodness. You scared her away.
Oh, my goodness.
Fearless. I'm fearless.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
So passion. What does that mean to you, Beck?
Passion. There it is. I heard you that time, Terry. Hi. Passion is really that feeling. Well, it's a strong feeling. Passion, for me, my passion is learning about myself, and it's really holding space for others to see their growth in the way that they speak, the way that they show up for themselves, and hear the wisdom that they have and know that they matter. And passion's really that spark, that strong feeling and love for something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. How does that tie into self-expression for you?
Well, for me, self-expression is really, doing what you want, but making sure that it's in alignment with really who you are. And, it's the feelings and thoughts, and really what it comes down to is the way that we show up. And example it, maybe, is another word. And I love the idea of how our passion comes with expressing ourselves. And again, it's really how we, behave. That outward expression, I think, is where that self comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when we're passionate about something, it could be a form of self-expression. Like when I was younger, I was very passionate about the theater. And so that came out in self-expression on the stage, or really I was just a ham overall and would entertain anyone. But, I think now with like our coaching path, we're passionate about coaching, about supporting people, about helping people. And that comes out in the way that we coach. That comes out in the way that we serve. That comes out in the way that we show up. That passion is expressed by who we are, or how we present ourselves. Terry?
Yeah, I think that, I think I've talked about it before on, maybe not, I don't know. I think passion has so many levels. I think it's probably just because I did the whole month of passion for Terry Talks, is that, we have passion for each part of who we are. I mean, we're a congregate of multiple parts, right? We have our emotional part, we have our spiritual part, we have our intellectual part, we have our social part, our physical part. That we're multifaceted human beings, and so passion shows up in different ways, but it's expressing part of ourselves. So spiritually, I have a passion for, in my world, it's a passion for being like Jesus Christ. I see him as my exemplar, and I have a passion for his words and his actions and the way he treated people, and I want to incorporate that into my thoughts, my words, and the way I treat people. Socially, I have a passion for working in the context of helping the unhoused in my community. So I have a passion for working with groups that have that same focus and that same passion. And so I spend time working with groups and connecting in that area. Physically, I have a passion for self-care, and so how I exercise every day, how I try to get enough, I practice getting enough sleep. I practice, putting food in my body that's going to support me, and supplements, and just being aware of taking care of myself. So I think passion shows up in every area of our lives to support us, and then in turn, when we think of our social commitment and our spiritual commitment and our emotional commitment, it also includes passion for others. And so I think it's much more in depth. And some people, and none of us, but some people think of passion only in terms of relationships, emotional relationships with others, or even love, intimacy. That's a part of passion as well. But I just think there's so much more to it, that it really, is integrated into our whole life when we're living in alignment with all the parts of us. Passion plays a really important part in being who we are and in our self-expression. So that's what I was kind of thinking when I was listening to you both.
Yeah. Beck, is there something that you do to support your clients in showing more of that passion that they have, like in their photography or in however you're supporting them? I don't know why we are having such a hard time hearing her.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think you asked how I do expression and bring passion through my work.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking you how you support your clients with that.
Well, I think she's having trouble hearing us is part of it.
Yeah.
It could be that. It could be the platform.
Yeah, I don't know. But as a client of Beck's, she's taken our pictures, and I think one way that she's helped our personalities or our kind of our essence come across in the pictures is that it's so easy to be comfortable with her, to be yourself, to smile your real smile, not that someone's taking a picture of you smile, and just makes you feel like, I don't know what the right word would be, but I feel like you're not that you're doing it right, but that you're that she's getting great shots. Like you feel like this confidence come across, that you're going to get some great shots, and we always do. She's done our photography for us, I think 3 times, and I just got a message from her, and
she can't hear us.
Yeah, she said she's on Wi-Fi. She only has 3 bars. She's only getting every other word.
Yeah,
so
that makes it hard.
So I'm just saying, I know she does that. She's done that with us, and she's supported me in other ways as well, with figuring out what it is that I want, and how can I go forward, looking at what I want, allowing myself to ask myself what I want, really deep diving into what it is I want. We're in a book group together every Wednesday morning, and that's been a lot of the conversation of how we can shift the way that we think, and I think all of us in the book group have just become more passionate about our mindset and how that sets us up for the life that we want to have, and passionate about the life we want to have, and and have that expand out into our families and our kids and our husbands, and how that can affect our entire life, family unit. So I'm sure she would have said something much better, but
yeah, I we also did a book group in our On Purpose with Purpose group. We, besides having action hours where people hold themselves accountable for the work they're going to do within the time frame, we do a lot of masterminding and sharing and book studies. So two of the books that we read were Think and Grow Rich and Think and Grow Rich for Women. And the first principle of Think and Grow Rich is to understand what your passion is, to understand what it is. And in the context of those books, it's kind of your financial part, your passion for your financial being. And I struggled a little bit with that part of coming up with my passion for my financial security. And I was able to match that passion with my passion for why would I want to have a certain target for how much money I was making in my business. And it was when I was able to align that passion with my social passion and of making a difference in the world, for especially for unhoused people and for people that in my coaching business, people that just have lost their focus, lost their purpose, and have been paralyzed by fear and aren't moving forward in their journey and don't have any strategies or concepts to rely on to help them to get out of their comfort zones and move forward, that financial passion would allow me then to do more of that, to not only have clients that are paying for coaching and for the value that comes from that, but to also then have enough financial security that I could also work with unhoused, sharing it with them to build their confidence where they could go back into the mainstream of society, and that I would be able to do what some people call pro bono work, as well as my clients that are paying for the value of that as well. So it was I was able to synchronize or align that financial part of me with my service part, my social part, and really be able to see how they work together and how important that is to have a focus and a passion around how you're building your financial security in order to then support other things that you want to do. So that was really helpful for me, and that was because of On Purpose with Purpose, because we were studying a book together, and we come together an hour every week, and we'd talk about it, and then we'd come together later on how we'd applied that, and really made that a part of our mindset. The book that they're doing now is also how you build influence and affluence in your life.
Mastering affluence.
Yeah, they do it at 4:00 in the morning, so I haven't joined that book because I'm taking care of myself. That's one of the parts of me that sleep is a real important part of my self-care. So I haven't participated in that, although I'm reading the book, but I'm missing that part of the melding of minds that bring together experiences and accountability. But I think that is focus. Yeah, a focus on passion is really important in order for you to move forward.
Beck, so I believe you're hearing us better.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I can hear you good.
Fantastic.
Good. Well, share with us. We've been talking about all kinds of things while we've been trying to get you back on here. So how is it that you support your clients with tapping into their passion?
So tapping into their passion, it's really listening to them, coaching them through, refinding that. I do my Connect with Your Vision workshop, which is really to help people tap back into the self-connection and getting back in alignment with what brings them joy. What is that spark? And, how can they bring that back into their life? And then, how are they translating that into the work that they're doing. Can they support themselves in doing more of the things that are fun and bring joy to them? And that's where the passion really comes in for playing and enjoying themselves, because we get so caught up in the work that sometimes we forget that we loved it, right, in the beginning, or why we were doing the things. So I really support my clients by hearing where they're at, meeting them there, and then helping them get back to that joy and knowing why they're showing up, even on the days that they don't feel like it. And then I do that with my photography as well, like not just listening to them and hearing their stories, but then I help them, really draw them out to be themselves so that I can capture the essence of who they are with my camera. And I love learning, and I love seeing people's growth in the way that they see themselves, and that confidence boost that just comes, all comes from my passion to want to see that more out of people and for them to recognize it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was talking about how you've taken our pictures a couple of times, and how I've always felt like that came across in our pictures, that you kind of got that peek into our personalities and how we are with each other.
Well, that happens when you're roommates for a little bit too.
Yeah. 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 You got some interesting pictures that time.
Real life.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I feel like passion is a part of, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I want passion to be a part of all aspects of my life. That I'm actively participating in my life and in the things that excite me, and that I could talk all day about. I want to live a life. I want to live a life like that. I want to live a life that is fueled by passion, and it doesn't have to necessarily be, fireworks all the time. It can be passion for the moment I'm in. When my boys get up early, I make them come and give me hugs before they get on the computer, and I live in that moment, because I know that I'm going to get it less and less as they get bigger, and so I'm passionate in that moment. And I think that we can bring passion to anything that we're doing.
Yeah, I like the idea of holding on to the moment and being present in it a little bit longer. I mean, I think that's what photos do for us, in a way, right? Like being able to relive a moment in a little fraction of a way as a reminder, really takes you back to that present moment when it happened, which is one of my favorite things with my clients is, you see a picture and you can remember, that joke that I might have told, or the, crazy piece of hair that wouldn't leave someone alone in their photo shoot or something. But, you get taken back to the moment when that actually happened, and it's a reminder. And yeah, I love that you brought that up, the extra long hug and just being present in it, because so many times people even say, oh, I didn't take any pictures, I was present in the moment. And sometimes I'm like offended, like, oh, what does that mean? Like, just because I take pictures, you don't think I'm present in the moment?
Yeah.
I'm both. I want to do both. I want to capture it, and I want to be present.
Absolutely. And we love the fact that you can take pictures in the moment, because I've got some really great ones from you capturing moments with us. So, yeah, love that. Yeah. Well, Beck, I hate that you got less time to talk tonight, but we definitely want to give you time to share your contact information, and if there's anything that you would like to have the audience know.
Yeah, you can connect with me on LinkedIn or on Facebook, Becky Plautz, and my website is Becky Plautz, PLAUTZ.com. And that Connect with Your Vision workshop that I mentioned is an opportunity for your listeners to come in and experience getting that reconnection to where they are and where they really want to be. And I would love to share some information to invite them to join us for that workshop coming up.
Absolutely. I'll be there, so come on and join us. And Beck always leads an awesome workshop. I get there every month if I can. So definitely, I invite you to post it in the Facebook group so that the listeners can have easy access to the link and get signed up.
Will do. Thank you. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I thank you for being here with us tonight. Mishaps and all, you still were able to share some great tidbits and information and wisdom and all of that, as you always do. We thank you for staying up late and being on the show with us and always being supportive of Fearless Generations.
Yes, I heard I'm the biggest fan. I want my badge, Cal. I want my badge.
Yeah, I'll make you one. Beck's always like, where's the episode for Monday? Yeah. I want to listen. I'm like, I'll get it to you.
I appreciate you inviting me back on. Always great to tune in with you ladies, and I'll have to listen to the first part of this one to see how it went with me not here.
The second half is better, I'm sure. All right. Well, we want to remind you all that the 12 Steps to Freedom were created by Rhonda Britton, the CEO and founder of the Fearless Living Institute. If you would like to know more about Fearless Living, go check it out at fearlessliving.org. All kinds of great information there. Also, you can go to fearlessgenerations.org and find out all about Terry and I and see all of the things that we've got going on. It's also where we house all of the past episodes of the podcast and information on guest coaches. So you can also find information about Becky there as well, because she is one of our guest coaches that is featured there. So we thank you for being here with us and learning more about passion. We ask that you keep coming back, and we'll keep sharing more and bringing you more awesome coaches. And until next week, everybody, be fearless.
Be fearless. Thanks, Becky.
Modo.us.
Visit MODO.us for the best free play social casino experience wherever you are. Modo offers a huge selection of Vegas-style games with free spins, exciting promotions, and always generous jackpots. You can waste your time with the others, or you can win at Modo. Register today at MODO.us for your free welcome bonus.
Modo is a social casino. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Play responsibly. Conditions apply. See website for details.
Modo.us.